Hey guys, Craig Mack here at Madpropsfabrications. Here in Philly, we got a couple inches of rain coming our way over the next day, and I thought to myself I should be collecting some of that rain in my fancy rain barrels. But I wanted to show you a quick and easy way to collect rainwater into a barrel, specifically these 55-gallon barrels that I showcased in an earlier video. These have two ports in them usually. One is a 2-inch fine thread, and the other's a 2-inch coarse thread. For this instance, we'll be using the fine thread as our point of entry. If you go to any home store, you should be able to find 2-inch PVC adapters. It's threaded, and you can see it's a fine thread, and it fits right into this port here, nice and easy, no fuss, no muss. Nice tight seal, nice and sturdy. Also have quite a few of these donated buckets, which is going to act as my funnel for today. So what I did is I took a 2-inch Forstner drill bit, which is one of these. They're great for making really nice clean holes in flat surfaces. But as you push through, what you want to do is when you get almost through and that little tip comes through the other side, you should bring it around to the other side of your material and drill back through towards your original hole. What that does is creates a nice clean cut on both sides and prevents any busting out of any of the material on the other side of the bit. Now this is a 2-inch bit, and you might be able to get a hold of one a touch larger, but this is all I had in the shop at this point. It's not quite big enough to accept this threaded adapter. So what I had to do is go in with a magic marker, draw about a marker's tip worth around the initial hole, and remove that with my rotary tool, like a Dremel. Just a little sanding around the hole makes it big enough to accept the adapter. You don't want to go too big or it won't stay tight. You know, can't make it too small or it won't drive through. One thing I was thinking while I was doing this is you probably could take a heat gun or a torch and heat the circle in the bucket a little bit as you're trying to thread this piece, and it'll probably make a real nice tight seal. Now, I've already done the work with the sander, and as you can see, this is spinning in, and it's nice and tight and waterproof. Now, with the side that I'm using going into the bucket, the adapter, I went in, I screwed it in, and I drew a line around it to where it sits through the bottom of the bucket, and I drilled some 3/16 holes. And that's just meant to let water drain down through this because it sits proud at the bottom of the bucket. So I'm going to go ahead and thread this in. If you wanted to get fancy, you could put some pipe thread sealant or some Teflon tape in it. But if you get that hole a nice size to accept the adapter, you shouldn't need any of that. And besides that, this is a quick, clean, and easy way to do this without a whole lot of supplies and with very little expense. So there you see, I got that threaded in there. It's nice and tight, nice and sturdy. And maybe you can see in the bottom of the bucket that it sits a bit proud, and that's why we drill our holes. So while I was at the home store, I actually had a bit of this laying around left over from work. It's just some regular Schedule 40 2-inch PVC. So we'll take our other adapter and we'll thread that into our barrel. Once again, it's a nice tight fit, so really no need for any sealant. And I'm not really worried about this leaking into anything of importance anyway. Also, you could glue this. I'm not going to glue these together because once again, it's just a quick and easy thing to do. And I'm going to rearrange this rain gathering system as the spring gets a little bit closer and I tie into my downspouts. And that was a 4-inch piece just set into that adapter. As you can see, it's nice and sturdy, nice and tight. It's not going anywhere. And then all you're going to do with this, set it on your other adapter, push it down, give it a little turn, and that's it. Now you got yourself a nice, decent sized funnel to grab a hold of some rainwater and get it into your bucket, into your barrel. Thanks for taking a look. If you wish to donate a little bit of money to the cause of helping the honeybees, you can check out our GoFundMe at Helping Hands for Honeybees. You can also check out Madpropsfabrications.com on all social media and on our website. Thanks for taking a look, and see you next time.